Puzzle Quest Galactrix is one of my most anticipated games on any platform in 2009, and I recently had the opportunity to sit down with an early version of Infinite Interactive's upcoming puzzle game to give it a go. Its predecessor, Puzzle Quest Challenge of the Warlords, is one of the best games on Xbox Live Arcade, and Galactrix is following closely in the first game's footsteps. Except this time, you'll be traveling among the stars instead of along the dusty roads of a fantasy kingdom, and the puzzles you'll be solving are a bit more complicated. In Galactrix, the colored pieces on the puzzle board are hexagonal and can shift in 6 directions depending on your move. The damage-dealing skulls have been replaced with explosive mines that vary in strength from 1 to 10. Match at least 3 of these to zap your opponent's ship. Matching up mines is the quickest way to damage your foe, but it's far from your only option. Matching red, green, and yellow gems puts them in your powers bank on the left side of the screen, red for gunnery skills, yellow for engineering, and green for science. As you level up, you'll gain access to new powers which use these resources to damage your enemy, give you defensive boosts, or manage status effects. Chaining together 5 or more gems will gain you an extra turn in Galactrix, a step up in difficulty from the 4 required in the original game. And cascading 4 or more combos gains you varying levels of Nova and Supernova bonuses, similar to the heroic effects of the original Puzzle Quest.
Nova.
In addition to mines and power gems, you'll also see gray, purple, and blue gems, and they all play an important strategic role. Nabbing blue gems builds up your shields, gray gems gives you psi points which you can convert into upgrades later in shops, and purple gems are credits you can use to buy items. Outside of the battle screen, you'll find more of the standard Puzzle Quest formula with a few subtle changes. The humorous writing is still here, as is the 2D art style and bubble-based dialogue. I've only just scratched the surface of Puzzle Quest Galactrix, but it already looks like an enormous game. The overworld map looks huge, and there are a ton of asteroids, planets, and space stations within each node on the map. The new hex-based puzzle system takes some getting used to, but once it clicks, you'll be chaining together combos in no time. Galactrix doesn't have an exact release date set just yet, but it's due sometime in the first half of the year. We'll be back then with a full review.